Hey guys. Okay, so as I finally promised, I told you I was gonna do a tutorial when my hair was finally clean, and I just came from my blowout. I paid somebody else to wash my hair, and now I'm going to just style it myself. So this is what it looks like straight with extensions. I wear 3 rows of MBR, and this is my real hair right here. And then obviously all the extension hair. So I'm just gonna kind of walk you through how I like to style my hair. And you can do this with or without extensions, it doesn't really matter. But I'll just kind of show you what I do. There's so many different ways to get the same look. I personally don't section my hair. If that is gonna be something that helps you stay like a little bit cleaner and more organized, and until you get the hang of it, I would recommend doing some sectioning. But for me personally, I just kind of grab and go. I also like a really loose, messy wave, so I'll kind of show you what to do on that end too. So I use a 1 1/4 inch iron. This one is by Bioionic. I have it on like, it's probably the opposite. I don't know if you can even tell if you can read it or if it's backwards because my setup's weird. So I always just start around my face. That's the hair I care the most about. And I usually do the hair that isn't connected to any of my extensions first. And I just kind of wrap it and then roll it out. And I pull it straight so it doesn't get too curly. So this hair doesn't have any extensions with it. I also leave the ends out, but if you have like textured or if it's like a couple days in and you need to like smooth your ends out, I will just kind of run the iron down over the ends. This light, I'm like working with a ring light and it is like really bright. Okay, so now I have my real hair and the extension hair. I use pretty big sections just because of how loose I like the wave. If your hair doesn't hold a curl very well, I would take smaller sections and let your iron kind of heat up a little bit. My hair holds curl pretty well, but I also like a looser wave, so I always start right at the top, and you can tell I don't like turn the iron all the way. I just kind of like work it down, and then I'll like unravel it as I go. So you can see like the ends, just hit those for a second and roll it down. Okay, I just had a phone call, so I don't know if that interrupted anything. So if it did, and I'm having to start all over, hi, I'm doing a tutorial on how to curl my hair. Okay, so these are done. I just am grabbing some sections and rolling with it. I'm probably gonna like fast forward through a lot of this too, because it's obviously like the same motion over and over. So I always curl closer to my head. That's gonna help you create more volume, okay? So like the worst thing is when you look like a Christmas tree because you have like no body through here and then it's like really big through the ends, right? So I always start my curls closer to the top, and I usually let the heat sit there the longest. Like through the ends, it's like better if it's messy and piecey and not perfect. Okay. So it's just like grab and go. I'm probably gonna say a lot of the same things over and over. So I apologize. Product-wise, I don't use a ton of products. I went to the Blowout Bar to get a blowout. I'm not sure what they used on me, I didn't even ask, but if I'm at home, I usually use some type of a detangling spray. The extensions do get tangly when you're washing them, so it's super important that you're brushing your hair out before you jump in the shower. That's gonna be like a huge lifesaver when you get out of the shower and are having to brush through it yourself. So I use a detangler, and then I have this like moisture stuff. I have some here, so I'll show you what it is, but I also use while it's wet, and it's just like really hydrating for the extensions. And then I use an oil. Those are really the only products that I use other than dry shampoo. I'm not a huge product junkie. I think kind of like less is more. But just like a little tip, I do use dry shampoo like right out of the gate, day one. And just because that helps the oil that helps your scalp not get as oily as quickly, right out of the gate. So, I get a lot of questions about like using a wand, and if you can use a wand and curl your hair, go for it. I'm not coordinated enough to do that. I burn myself every time. It's super annoying. But I have some clients that love the wand. I know some stylists that love the wand. I personally do not love the wand. And it makes my shoulders tired. I don't have time for that. So I will like completely style my hair today, and then like tomorrow I may have to do a couple of touch-up curls around my face, but I will not have to completely restyle my hair. Hi Lauren, what are you doing? So fun. This is like the boring part that you can't really, it's just gonna be a lot of the same thing over and over. So probably I'll skip through all this. If I know how to edit a video, I actually have no idea how to do that. So we'll find out. You're gonna get the tag team, Kate. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you guys. When I was on my way here from the Blowout Bar, there was a school bus on 70 flipped on its side. Yeah. So I think they like shut it down. They shut 70 West down. Yeah. I don't know if there were any like kids. I couldn't tell, but it was literally like on its side. No. Poor babies. So if you are wearing extensions, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like probably just play this whole video through because I'm just gonna be randomly talking all the way. If you are wearing extensions, you're gonna want to curl your real hair with your extension hair. That's gonna help everything blend the best. So you don't want to like section out your real hair and then your extension hair. It Otherwise it can look like too separated. So you are gonna want to curl them both together. I can't tell if this piece is curled.
I think it'll kind of blend out, honestly.
I also do not brush the curls out until the very, very end. So I just kind of let them sit and hang out. So there's that side. Actually, I've kind of been liking my hair straight. I don't wear it straight very often because sometimes I feel like it makes me look like a potato, but it is kind of cute. Okay. I am gonna like cut this one off at 10 minutes and restart. So like this video might come in parts because I don't actually know if I'm gonna take the time to edit it, if we're being honest. Video editing is like not fun to me. That sounds like horrible and boring. What radio is this? Huh? It's good. My girl at the blowout bar today, like, she really got in there. I didn't. I had a different girl, and she just like, cause you know sometimes they're like scared of the extensions, like, oh, she went for it. It felt so good. I think I'm gonna be seeing like rings from this ring light for like probably the rest of today. So the last time I went to get a blowout, it was 2 weeks ago, I got into a car accident and I was fine. But I also caused an accident like 30 seconds later. It was kind of a nightmare. But I made friends afterwards, like we all had a group hug, which was really sweet. And the lady that I accidentally made run into the pole we're doing the common race for the cure together, so that'll be fun. Like make friends in those random places. Oh shit, I need to start and restop this. Okay, back again. I'm trying to figure out if I'm I don't know what I'm gonna do with this video. There's probably gonna be like 7 videos as a tutorial, so sorry. Because probably I already said it. I'm not gonna edit it. Sorry, this is like really boring, but I think like a ring light should just like follow you all the time. Like the lighting's so good.
You can get like a little ring light that you like put on your phone.
I think I actually have one. Shauna got me one. It's probably it's probably in my drawer, honestly, but I mean, wow.
Yeah, you're recording right now.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, but come on camera.
Oh, I just don't know.
Yeah, come on. That makes it more fun. It's like a Q&A.
Wait, well, it was about what you said earlier.
Wait, about what?
The bus.
Oh yeah, the bus.
Yeah.
I thought we were asking hair questions, but we can talk about the bus.
No, I just was curious. That it was on what, 670?
No, it was on 70 westbound.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I know, right?
I know.
I think it was right
Think of a
before
hair
Alum Creek.
question.
Yeah, think of a hair question.
What is a good?
You like are good at styling your hair though.
I'm what?
You're like good at styling your hair, so I feel like you probably just know.
I want to know how to dirty style my hair better.
Oh, I already have a dirty style video up.
Do you? But like,
Well, it's like a touch-up video.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
like
seen
you want
that.
like braids or
yeah, I want something that like I can really cover up the dirt.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like other than a hat.
Yep. Other than a hat.
Okay, that's fair.
Like a good dry shampoo that can really fluff up your pony and do it up a little more.
I like the Living Proof is my favorite.
I do like that one.
And have you used the Way one?
No.
It smells really good. So when my hair smells bad, I like. I use that one
It's real dirty.
through the ends. Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that one out.
Okay. So let me grab a brush. Where's my brush? Yes. Okay. So I brush these out completely because again, loose wave. If you like a tighter wave or if your hair doesn't hold curl, I would recommend just running your fingers through your hair and not using a brush. I also don't use hairspray. I really
Your hair's
boring.
just perfect.
I mean, it's so pretty and it's clean.
I just really clean.
Oh,
I think I see your hair this clean 4 times a year.
that's probably about right. I really do almost wash it twice a month. Could you grab me Annie's dry shampoo? Hey Annie, I'm borrowing your dry shampoo. Okay, so the only other thing I would add to this at the very end would be an oil. And you might have to go back in and like touch up some curls. Like I'll probably, like this little guy's, he needs a little bit more. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so some of you, like, blending is like a big thing for extensions, right? And like, especially if you have a pretty big disconnect with your natural hair and your extension length. I mean, that's like a foot difference, right? So if I curl my underneath pieces too much, they do not blend. So I actually prefer to leave these a little bit smoother. Like I'll put a little bit of a bend in them, but I do not focus on curling the underneath layer of my hair, especially since mine is so long. I try to have the curls focused more through the extensions. Okay, I want that one to be. Okay. I would use dry shampoo. Somebody told me yesterday they didn't know how to use dry shampoo, so I'll just kind of like real quick. I use it where I know I'm gonna get oily, the oiliest, the quickest. Always around my face. I lift it up and like, I'm just kind of. This is the Evo Water Killer, the brunette one. Not my favorite, but it's okay. I do like it. I'm not saying that. But this one goes on dark because it's for brunettes. So some of them go on white. This one is tinted dark. And then I just need... Oh, you don't want to be in my video? Okay. I think probably I'm not gonna like edit these. I'm just gonna like have 4 different videos. Like tutorial number 1, tutorial number 2. Watch me. Okay. This oil has been our most recent obsession. It's the Verb Ghost Oil. We use it at the salon and I send it home with my clients. So I go through mainly on the ends. And then I work it through my natural hair. I have really thick natural hair, so my real hair needs oil. Some of you with finer, thin hair, you might not need oil on it like I do. And you can see, like, you kind of can tell where the dry shampoo is. So I'm gonna brush that out. Okay. And we'll just brush it again. Hi, 1 minute. Okay, and then this. Voila, that's it. So quick and easy. I think that took me maybe 30 minutes. So not long at all. So there you guys go. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll try to get back with you. Stat. Have a good day, guys.